Ah, what shock and disbelief on my part. I thought you two were con artists. Now I see you were merely incompetent. You finally obtained transgression's clearance. Very good for you. Mr. Eddie resides in the Lee Mansion in Arlington. That's right. The home of the first damn man overlooks the National Cemetery. Quite appropriate, don't you think? When you do find Mr. Eddie, be aware there are other security measures in place. You had best be more prepared for them than you were for me.
As my sainted Irish mother used to say to me, "You're up shit creek now, bucko." Bet if you dare.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? I've been there before. Hey, remember that time in Bethesda? No bullets! Ha 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 ha! But you know, I've noticed that when you start quoting your mother, you're usually bluffing.
Well, at least I knew who my parents were.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Just hold your horses, sonny boy. You can't get past us without us saying so, and right now I'm just a wee bit preoccupied.
The nerve of these people! What do you think we should do with them when we finish this hand?
Why, arrest them or kill them, of course. It's always a tough decision.
Let's play for it!
You're on!
How the hell do we get by these two? They sure like to argue. Too bad we can't control their minds. We could have them shoot each other.
The two uniformed guards playing cards seem out of place, but little else about this antique colonial parlor has changed since Robert E. Lee lived here 250 years before. The cherubic face atop this guard's uniformed physique belies his awesome killing capabilities. He is cheerfully engrossed in playing cards.
Excuse me, gentlemen.
Just hold your horses, sonny boy. You can't get past us without us saying so, and right now I'm just a wee bit preoccupied.
He may be small, and he may have a rakish grin, but this muscular guard has got killer written all over him.
What's it gonna be this hand, you old sod?
This time it's gonna be Minnesota Red Dog, deuces, trades, fives, nines, and one-eyed Jacks Wild.
Great mother in heaven, what the hell kind of game is that? Sounds like something the wee ones would play.
Well, you ought to know something about wee ones, you old Irish billy goat. Ha! Minnesota Red Dog happens to be a game that requires a little intelligence, a little strategy. That's probably why you never heard of it. Ha 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 ha!
Hey, speaking of lack of intelligence, how's that girl you've been seeing?
Excuse me, guys. Hate to break up your little boy bonding session, but...
Cool your jets, lady. We'll get to you when we're good and ready. You can't get past here without us saying so, and we ain't saying so.
That's telling her what for. As me dear old Di used to say, shut up, you little twit. So anyway, I've been meaning to ask you, Wojtek, me boy, how did you do with that woman in the bar last night? Did you get lucky, man?
I keep telling you, no luck to it. It's all skill. Just like you're gonna find out in a minute. I love this hand.
How the hell do we get by these two? They sure like to argue. Too bad we can't control their minds. We could have them shoot each other.
Splits Magnola's psionic capabilities.
Okay, Magnola. It shouldn't be too hard for you to get into the craniums of these two pinheads.
All right, but you better stand back. These two look pretty rough. I have a feeling it could get dangerous around here if they were to get into an argument. For example, if the smaller guy were to hide a card up his sleeve.
Hey, wait just a minute there, you little bastard. Did I see you slipping a card up your sleeve then?
Or if the other guy were to suddenly detect a foul smell...
What are you talking about, you yeasty-breathed son of a bitch? You're the one who has to deal from the bottom to win.
It's the kind of thing that could leave you speechless.
What? Why, you...
Or worse, it could make you say something absolutely vicious.
What's the matter? Run out of quotes from your sainted slut of a mother?
Words like that could be the last straw.
What? That's it, you little toad. You're a pissant of a human being, you are.
I'm sick of having to sit here and smell your breath. And the stories. Oh God, if I have to hear one more story about the old freaking sod, or your stupid da, who was probably the friggin' milkman.
Oh, is that right then? And I'm sick of hearing about your girlfriends. Or is it boyfriends?
Why, it could even make you want to kill a man who used to be your best and only friend.
That's it, you Irish lush. Draw!
Leon and Wojtek no longer block your path. It's doubtful General Lee would have allowed such an elegant room to be given over to a cat, but this is one of those cats that has a mind of its own. A cybernetically enhanced panther, a sinister and lethal combination of feline ferocity and technologic skill, fixes you with a predator's gleam and blocks entrance to Massimo Etti's room. Apparently the panther has spilled his water, as it stands in a puddle.
Mr. Eddie will not be bothered. Meat. Tender meat. Feast soon.
Look, Gideon, I bought into a lot of weirdness working for Ark, but that panther is talking. Panthers don't talk, Gideon.
They do now. Check it. It's got a skull jack. Probably a computer interface that interprets the electrical impulses generated by the panther's instincts and translates them into a form the skull computer can process. The computer acts on the instincts and also sends output to a speech synthesizer. The panther talks. Questions are, can it think? And if it can, how smart is it?
If we can't outsmart this beast, we better scoop up Dante's suggestion and go under in Africa.
A simple bowl of water. A standard floor lamp. A regulation but souped up customized pool cue that has a kind of sticky feel to it. It belongs to Mr. Beautiful. When they first gave this room over to Massimo Eddy, they used to cover the walls with giant canvases in an effort to preserve the historical dignity of the room's surfaces. Massimo ignored such parameters